walking through should be fine. Kia ora e te whānau, no mai haere mai to Kirikiriroa Hamilton for this, the 5th round of our pool play for the 2025 New Zealand Mixed Ultimate Championships. My name, as always, is Blair Munro.
And I'm Beck Sofa, excited to welcome you here to the fields. This is going to be a very spicy matchup.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm excited to have you here in the booth. You were actually the captain on my very first outdoor hat team back when I was an active player several years ago.
Was this...
Brass Monkey. Brass Monkey 2019, I believe. So long time ago now. So it's good to have you on the other side, you know, to be able to leverage some of your experience and knowledge as Matchbox kick things off for us with a big pull playing from the right-hand side of your screen against Llamanati in the dark kit on the left-hand side.
We've got Hal coming to pick up the disc. Both teams having had a mix, I think, of success and troubles in their tournament so far. Bit of gender mismatch happening here. That was Cook on one of the male matching players. Could be a specific strat.
Love Parada putting it up. Big steal.
Is that Tsang?
It looks like it is. Owen's son.
Huge. Oh my gosh, the redemption. Immediately snagging it back. Turnovers creating turnovers. So many in this first point already.
Nice and early aggression. It's good to see. I mean, you called it, Beck. You were asking, you know, how this is going to go. It's based on how Matchbox are feeling after their previous performance. But a nice big shot, putting one up for Stephanie Howe. Nee Franson. A little bit of a cheeky post-nuptial hug there. Congratulations to the happy couple putting their first point on the board as Llamanati go 1-0 over Matchbox.
Huge celebration from them. I think that they are going to want to ride their wave of energy that they've had coming in from their previous game into this one and really trying to roll over Matchbox as much as possible, who are coming off on a bit of a low, I think, after that universe point loss. So we're gonna see what this looks like. There's a lot of up-and-coming players, lots of talent on both sides, as well as some experienced hands. So.
And so, Llamanati are about to kick off the second point with a big pull.
Matchbox's roster a little bit longer in terms of just the pure number of players, but honestly, both rosters pretty sizable. Taking a look, it's a huge pull. It's going to come in past the brick mark.
Elliot Hayes putting that one up. Matchbox with some quick early give-go. Rory Moore getting involved early.
There's a lot of air under that disc. A little bit too much, yep. Number 33 picks that off, moves quickly.
Howe working that far sideline now with Holder. Trying to continue through. Howe again. Little chop step to break his momentum. Hoping to fire one big cross field. Nankival applying pressure with those long arms but can't stop it getting away.
Must have been a high stall count throw. Breaks through the middle. Moving.
Okay, Hayes with the disc now. Big left hand. Miscommunication. A great shot. All it needed was someone to know it was coming.
Bit of thrower initiation there when maybe not quite ready for that, that initiation. We'll have more picking up the disc again. Checking to see if the disc is tacoed at all, but looks fine from here. Really do like the Matchbox kit, actually. Quite crisp.
Yeah. It just means not enough layouts, if you ask me.
Look, don't say that to their coach.
Oh, Snyder's putting a big shot up. Looking for Wang. Could not find her in the downfield space. So it's going to be a Llamanati possession again. Howe going to initiate, supported by Holder in the upfield space as the remaining 5 players on the field set up in a vertical stack in the center of the field.
Yeah, a bit of a mess, a bit of a scramble in these first couple of points. High release over the top. That's delightful little put. And I think it might be a little bit indicative of how little time each team had to get to the fields and get on this one.
It's one of those terrible things. They always say that every superpower is facing the previous war, and I think these teams in themselves, they're both still feeling the effects of their previous games. There's a lot of fatigue. It's not stopping the effort, though. Great to see Holder chasing that one down. Howe working through that midfield with an early undercut. Goes to Palakin, far side. Marked by Rory Moore. Oh, Sanchez with the hot step, but it's shut down by Nankival. Great read, great positioning on defense there.
That was fantastic. Moore's looking deep, sends it as a forehand. It's got a lot of inside out. It's got a lot of float.
Does it have enough? Snyder's got it!
Heaps of time to get there, even as defender applauding that chase.
Great read, great rundown. It's one of those things, I mean, you could see Rory Moore's release on that. There was quite a lot of speed behind that disc, but I think as it started to pick up, we've had a dominant kind of low-level wind moving from the right-hand side of your screen across the left, so that probably slowed the disc down enough for Snyders to get a great position under it. We're going to see here, well read, well run onto. Nice cheeky little bit of applause there from Hayes. Game respects game.
Yeah, heaps time, heaps of space. And a lot of that inside angle, the amount of spin on that disc is also what helps slow it up. Just make it on a plate. Snyder's sneaking away. You'll be happy with that one.
Absolutely. I mean, it's about hamstring safety, really, isn't it? You know?
Got to keep those handies safe.
Yeah, slowly jog it out. There's no hurry. But we're seeing the entire Matchbox line all gathering in, trying to make sure that they're all on the same page, that where there's information to be fed back to the midfield, particularly when we're seeing them come down on defense, that information can come quickly and can come from anyone. It's probably indicative of a zone defense to come down, knowing they've got the wind at their backs when it's blustering, so it's going to put a little bit more pressure on the Llamanati side.
I will say for this field in particular, the wind has been a little bit unpredictable. Not just in the amount that there is, but also sometimes the direction. We've had it come from the bottom of your screen to the top, from the top to the bottom, as well as sort of a crosswind. So it's, yeah, it's definitely a bit squirrely.
No.
Murgatroyd looking downfield. Doesn't like what she sees. Moving it back. Woodward trying to get free in the dump space, and does. Murgatroyd again. Sneakily looks at the inside. Defense, though, from this Matchbox team, looking really crisp. Big hark. Oh, can they get the wheels on? Not quite.
Big send from Woodward, though, for a score for Llamanati to keep them back in the lead.
Kilgore. Beautiful grab, one-handed.
Jacob to Jacob,
yeah.
I mean, a little bit of self-love out there on the field.
Yeah, feel himself a bit as he grabbed it. Bit of swag here. Gets in power position. Great facilitation from Murgatroyd. Sends it. Just using that momentum to get so much distance and spin on that disc. Looking almost casual.
Absolutely.
Now, it'll be interesting to see if we keep seeing match defense coming out here, or if there's going to be some zone play, because almost every game I've commentated so far today has had zone in it, and a surprising amount given the lack of wind. But we'll see if either of these teams think that zone might slow the other down.
Yeah, well, I mean, looking at the way that Llamanati are playing, they're doing a lot of success out of those long options. And so even if they were to structure a zone that kind of, I guess, heavily loads the deeper parts of the field, it just might discourage some of those options as sort of an opportunity for Matchbox to start generating some more turns. Force them to make multiple passes. If you stack together 9, 10, 90% passes, you're likely to have a turnover just from those little margins in there. So we're going to have Murgatroyd with the disc to pull.
Matchups are being called. Disc is up. There's a lot of loft under it.
Now, while I'm a big fan of zone defense, particularly as a player, I do love watching some good one-on-one matchups in the context of spectating or commentary. So it's really, really good to see where they are focusing on those one-on-ones and seeing how they evolve throughout the course of a game as well.
Kilgore just flashing the lane. We love that. Oh, Woodward, sorry. That's a great little sniff through the zone. 33 at the disc.
Super squirrely with the low break to the far sideline.
Chen to Snyders. Alice looking downfield, but can't get what she wants. Or can she? Ah!
Absolute great upline. A little bid there is going to open that channel for Matchbox to finish things off.
Oh, but into traffic.
Oh.
So much traffic.
Huge shutdown there by Chen for Llamanati. Full field to work through at the moment.
You can see she just really had one receiver she wanted and hadn't seen the other couple sneaking in there. That'll be Woodward to pick up.
Great find. Losing not gaining as many yards as they could have, but still effective.
Scuba over the top. Oh.
Maybe floating in a little bit slow. Had to take to the skies to pull that one down. So it's Kyle Harris getting underneath it, but it's going to give the disc back to Matchbox. Nankival putting through.
Both hands on it.
Alice again, another opportunity.
And the gals get it done.
Oh, hey, there might be traffic there this time, but it's not going to stop Matchbox putting it away to tie the game on 2-2.
Yeah, Rykova with the score, just managing to sneak in that, just the tightest of spaces. We're even Stevens here.
It's what we're really hoping to see, and ultimately that's part of why we're looking to see that Swiss draw be implemented at a tournament of this level. We're hoping that the later stages of pool play are a lot more competitive, not just for the teams themselves, but also it makes for great TV for us here on the sideline.
Yeah, you see there Cook trying to peel off and poach and get in front of Rykova, but just couldn't get her body in that space. Rykova took it before she could. We'll see it from this angle as well. Cook marking someone else in the deep. Poaches off, tries to get in there, but just smart heads up, but just not enough on this point. I'm sure that won't be true for the future ones, though.
Absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things where particularly if you're a player like Cook in that situation, that's a mistake you're only going to make once.
Yeah, pressure builds pressure as well, so the defense will think twice about it. They know, the offense, I'm sure they know that they got away maybe a little bit with, not quite murder, but...
They're 1 from 2 on those real tight windows, and so it's a case of, right, if Llamanati can keep up the pressure, they'll be able to almost shut that option out of the game entirely, and force Llamanati to go a little bit deeper into their toolbox. Or Matchbox to go deeper into their toolbox, rather. Everybody's got to open their toolbox.
All right, that looks like... I think each team has a Cook. I think it's Lila Cook. Who's going to be sending that one?
And
it's big.
Send it, she does. How? Not able to get that first pass away. Decides to uncork the big shot, looking for Holder.
She reels it in. That body language from Hal, though, killing me. Oh, just hard to hit traffic as it's coming through.
Yeah, some great early passes in that sequence. I mean, that was sort of a nice big one-shot, to open up the field. But then just where those players aren't closing that gap in a way that's conducive. And an opportunity for Llamas here. Holder with the run-through defense.
Yeah, redemption D immediately.
Tough.
A whole lot of the players on this field, usually teammates on perhaps the Opens or Women's Division. So they know each other very well. Oh, no!
Oh, second attempt, not going to quite get it.
Oh, that's tragic. Just see it sneak through. She gets hands to it and another one, but still not enough.
Oh.
Heartbreak.
Absolutely. Matchbox have a shot here.
Cook setting up in the handler dump space.
Pantanople with the disc. Signaling some fakes in the downfield. There's Cook. Slash cut across the front of the disc there. We're going to see a pick called.
When? Let's figure it out.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. They're just catching up, so that's Marriott catching up too. Can't see your number from here. Yes, Matchbox are on the low side of the field. Would love to see them ping it back more to the middle or the high side even. Just give themselves a few more options. Not that there's a heck ton of wind.
But every little bit makes a difference. So we're seeing some nice aggressive undercuts. Pantanople's not favoring them. Decides instead to go to that. A quick little shimmy shake from Cook.
Cook wanted the around. Gets it finally with a hammer though. and sends a big deep one. That's gonna sit, and there's so many Matchbox players.
Hayes underneath, but it's not going to be enough.
So much defense from Llamas, just ready for it, but hopefully some cuts come soon because, that must have been a stall 9.
Schultz with the assist. Finds Klinge for the score.
That's huge!
Oh my goodness. And like offers that, I mean, the pose before the backhand, I think that was it was very much lifting his leaving his pivot foot, lifting his other foot, and kind of pulling it backwards, leaning forwards, almost like
ballerina.
Yeah, exactly.
Finesse.
Yeah.
Let's see this again. 2 different Llama players sandwiching him. Still manages to grab it.
There we go.
The finesse.
Nice and high, well read, well reeled in by Klinge for the score to put Matchbox up by 1.
That is a break. How good. That's exciting Frisbee. I think we're going to see a lot more of it. Both of these teams so athletic, so hungry to win this game, because I think this is really getting to the pointy end of the Swiss draw of if you aren't winning games, you're probably not going to be making that top bracket.
No. It's one of those things that really kind of dictates the kind of dinner the team's expecting to have, doesn't it?
Yeah, the day one dinner can be a bit rough.
Absolutely. You know, if you're coming off sort of 5 wins out of 6 rounds, you know, you're probably thinking something a little maybe healthier, a little bit more carb. If you're coming in off sort of 4 losses, there's a KFC just down the road.
Look, I thought you were talking about the emotional state of the dinner.
Also, yes.
How quiet or how bubbly maybe the team might be, how chatty.
You don't need to add salt to your food when it's full of your tears. So Matchbox up by 1, 15 or 16 minutes into our 75-minute game. We've got Owen Sun with the disc. He's about to pull. Big sand. We're going to see a nice aggressive chase from Matchbox, which is fantastic as the disc floats down.
It's not going to stay in.
No.
Just going to drift out the side. If it pulled it from this side of the field, given the wind going bottom to top of your screen a little bit at the moment, might have managed to sneak away with it.
But it's going to be Hayes with the disc supported by Howe. Another vertical stack. Sanchez, Holder, Love Parada, Howe in the downfield as well.
We've seen both teams so eager to put it deep, and honestly, can't wait to see more of it. Howe just lurking, ready to get in power position. Seeing what happens downfield first. Nice break. She's going to run it down.
And then
surely
wide open.
Acres of space, but not in the zone. Gets it back to her handler, and that's really high. There's a lot under it.
Touched
Great
and done. Rishi Chang going to shut that one down.
Huge hops to get up in there.
Great awareness. And then that's one of the tough things. We talk a little bit about, you know, less haste, more speed. When you're when you're trying to release the disc in motion, you don't often have as much precision as you'd need. That front edge lifts up, starts to have that float, and it makes it really, really hard to connect with. He's putting it up, looking for Schultz, but it blades over too early, so there's not going to be enough float or enough time for him to run it down.
A lot of territory, but that's not something I think that either team is looking for in this. When they are putting up those hucks, they're looking to complete them.
Absolutely.
That one needed a lot more inside to hold its shape, to hold up in the air, and just instead all roll curve, all roll over.
Yeah. Hayes finds Howe, back to Hayes, to Howe, the other Howe. Fakes off the near side cut from Sanchez. Goes to La Parada. Big bid, but it's not going to be there by Sun.
Massive attempt. I thought he had that.
I'm pretty sure he left a fingerprint on the disc, if nothing else.
Surely this is a bit squiffly. A lot of the puts coming this side of the field, you can see, are getting a little bit too much air under them.
Hayes to Howe. But yeah, I mean, and we're starting to feel the wind pick up just a tiny little bit as well, which is factoring in. A little bit of a push off there, but Hayes manages to get a separation, looked off in favor of Sanchez on the near sideline. Nothing developing for him. He's having to wait. The count's getting high. Howe with the spin move. There it is. Owen Sun, no contact, no contest. It's all his.
Super smart heads-up defense. He knew exactly what the other handler wanted. Knew he hadn't been spotted. Snuck in.
Well, I mean, you could see from the way that Howe turned through that cut that he wasn't aware of what was happening on the far side, and I think there was great work by Holder there to get it back. Huge heads-up play by Sun. That was just fantastic to watch.
Yeah. Zoe Holder so far this game just being an absolute workhorse on offense and defense.
Oh, with the Temu ankles on Schultz getting left behind by Hayes.
Yeah, I think all these players are really learning the lesson. You have to run through all your discs. You have to be sure of all your passes because the defense on both teams is immaculate.
Oh, the pressure is just so consistent.
Holder's gone. It's not coming.
Stephanie Howe doing a great job in that midfield, just timing her undercuts really well. She's so consistently getting that first option as the handlers try and leave the handler space with the disc. Once again to Hayes, near sideline. Marked by Schultz. Inside shot.
Oh, and again!
Owen Sun, 2 for 2.
Wow, 2 from 3.
2 from 3. That's a very good point.
And he's got an injury. I hope this is nothing serious and is more just an, oh God, I've winded the absolute crap out of myself.
Yeah, I mean, I think those landings take a toll as much as anything. So hopefully we'll get to see him back on the field a little later on.
Yeah, it certainly is. He's having a bit of a breather. Everything's looking all right. I believe that's Rory Moore, making sure all is...
Llamanati doing so much work, getting so close to closing that out and tying the game, but it's going to be matchbox possession. We've got Rory Moore with the disc. Finds Schultz. Actually, this Schultz-Hayes matchup's quite a good one to see.
It is spicy.
Oh!
That's really nice.
Can't stop the big shot.
Oh, no, the misread.
Great work by the defense there to commit hard, pulling Howe towards it. If you've got a really skilled defender as well and you trust them to make a good read, oftentimes if you don't have a good read, you just play to what the defense is doing. And that can work, or it can lead to a turnover as we saw here.
Yeah, Howe gets to pick up now after his immaculate defense.
Great work there.
And again, we had Howe downfield into really, really good space, but looked off that time. But
nice.
That's an absolute killer.
Yeah.
There's some kind of discussion happening on field. A whole lot of players, I think about half the field had stopped and the other half hadn't. And then they were trying to sort of say, look, all right, let's not call whatever we're calling. But that discussion had stopped play for quite a few players. So they really need to maybe make a formal call, let the stoppage happen, chat it out, and then get back to work. Absolutely no shame in having a bit of a stoppage and a chat. Just make the call.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things I've always said is that, you know, the best thing to do is to make the call, and then if you realise, actually, no, I was wrong and I shouldn't have made it, to retract it. There's no harm in that at all.
100%.
God, what a put that was by Howe.
Just
great read by Hayes to pull that one down.
Yeah, at his ankles as well. All right, thumbs up from the middle.
Having to check his own disc in. Schultz closes the gap, shuts down that near sideline. Hayes pushes wide.
Swing to Howe, who has to lay out to grab it.
Oh, what a body play, though.
Ooh, close. There's so many layouts in this game. That defensive pressure is massive.
La Parada marked by Moore. Hayes pushing aggressively for the upline. It's there.
Ooh.
Not quite. Great pressure from Matchbox.
No one to clean up. Matchbox get to have take 2 at break 2.
I mean, great work by Moore, leaving really small windows for La Parada to try and capitalize on.
Left.
Oh, what a read.
Howe peeled off to try and help, but not enough. They put it away.
McCallum with the score there to take Matchbox up by 2, 23 minutes into our 75-minute game.
Look, I think we're going to see a lot of long puts. So far, neither team have decided to make that harder by having any more sort of like poachy looks deep or even switching to a zone to have someone deep. But, I mean, the amount of pressure they're getting up front with just match defense is still generating turns for both teams, so you can't really argue with it.
Oh, the first of Owen Sun's great bids there.
And then here we go again. Just
second one through
really nice.
2 Llamanati players as well.
Clean. Up we go. We see Howe's peeled off to try and help, but it's just going that angle.
Yeah.
Neither defender can get there. Only the offender can.
That was all McCallum. What a play.
Great read. And to have to catch it sort of going backwards while turning, just tough stuff.
I mean, it does help having a player like Rory Moore, not just in a sort of a captaincy role, but also just the consistency of his offensive skill set. it makes a difference. You know, it's one of those things you could have the same kind of throw put up by maybe a less consistent player. It's going to make that read a little harder. It's going to make the ability to get underneath it a little bit harder. But ultimately, that's what the benefit of team sports are, right? Your job is to make everyone else's job easier.
Well put.
So Owen's son back on the field, thankfully. No injury too serious to keep him off the field at the moment.
It's going to be massive. And it is.
Good high angle, pushing towards the far sideline. Is it going to peel back?
It's going to hold edge as well. He's got enough inside on it.
And enough time to stop that first pass as well. We can see Pantanople getting out in front of Cromwell Palakin to shut down that first pass. They're not building much. They have to go for the reset. Finds Woodward.
There's a couple going deep, but there's a pick maybe? Some call downfield happening. No hand signals yet. Calling everyone back to where they were when the incident occurred. I'll call it an incident because we don't know what it was. Was it a pick? Was it a foul? Who knows? But we're all back in the play. Everyone's ready to go.
What's crazy is that the World Flying Disc Federation actually has a set of hand signals for players to use to communicate to themselves and to the rest of their sideline about what does happen. But it's Woodward back to Palakin. Low shot. Fires straight through to Kilgore, who's got it now. Resets to Woodward.
That's a nice little inside break.
Absolutely.
Looking back for a handler. Oh, a little bobble, but secured. There we go, swinging to Woodward again.
And nice early continuations too. The disc's only in his hand for a second or two. Palakin almost underthrows, but it's recovered.
Oh,
simultaneous.
Both hands on. Owen's son concedes.
Yeah, tie goes to the runner, folks. And that is going to be Kilgore with the goal there for Llamanati to bring it back within one.
Kilgore and Woodward really working well together, really moving the defense across the field and back, taking those continuations when they're there. There we go.
What a lot of people don't know is that if
Look at that jump! Huge!
What a bite. What a lot of people don't know is that if you share the same name as someone, you actually have a hive mind established.
Oh,
and
okay.
I think that these two Jacobs have actually found a way to tap into that really well.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. It's a horrifying thing to know what all other Blairs are thinking at any given moment.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Oh, it's not great. Almost enough to make me want to change my name. Great work there by Llamanati to bring it back within one. We're going to see their defensive side come out. Both teams, full teams taking the field, making sure everyone is tapped in, everyone's dialed into what is going to happen and unfold for us on the next point.
Got some product placement. Some people enjoying a beverage on the sideline. Just showing off their can of something.
Absolutely.
I'm sure whatever it is, it's very legal to have in the university grounds.
Absolutely. You know, and hey, the alternative, it's either a can of that or a can of whoop-ass, which we're about to see two of opened on this field.
On each other?
We're about to see it. I don't know. I don't know who's got what.
Who's got the
bringing what.
whoop-ass?
Exactly, yeah. But it can only get more exciting. I mean, we've seen some amazing plays from Owen's son. It would take quite a lot to bring the energy back down, considering the effort both of these teams have been putting into the play so far.
Murgatroyd's pull sits for a long time.
Nankival finds Alice on that near sideline. Oh, not quite connected.
She had to get off her feet to catch that one. That would just, put the nos on.
Nothing, a cheeky afterburner.
Surely.
Okay, Woodward marked by Nankival.
Shakes his head no for the big deep.
There's Kilgore getting it, pushing far sideline. Mickael has it. Murgatroyd cutting through that upline space, marked close by Tsang to shut the window down. It's Woodward instead. Puts it up.
Is it for Cook? Oh!
Yes, in the end.
Eventually it's for Cook.
Great work. Kilgore with the assist there. A fantastic score. Yeah, but
stealing the assist. Jess Cook getting in the kitchen.
It's hard to argue with the mindset of a champion. No, it's a great way to tie the game there as Llamanati pull it back to a 4-4 game in the 5th round of our coverage for the 2025 Division 2 Mixed Ultimate Championships. That laser shot. I mean, to be fair, it was probably going to fall a little short based on where Cook's speed was. So I think Kilgore's intervention was probably a great call.
It really would have been right at the shins at quite a fast pace. So you can see what happened. Secured. And both of them will be very happy with that.
Great work by Cook. Just so calm, so patient.
Loving seeing her synergy actually with llamas, and it's not because she trains with them. She is actually currently a Wellington local for most of the year. I think she's come back up during the uni break, but that's definitely not for the bulk of the training season. So obviously just her skills, the amount of talent she's got, just managing to fit right in.
Well, that's exactly it, right? When you've got a player who's really well-rounded, they're going to be able to fit in just about anywhere.
And Cook is there. I'd love to see her uncork some of her puts as well, actually, in this game.
I think that's probably one of the more interesting things that we start to see where we've got like high-level teams where they do pick up those players. You know, you've got a player who can kind of fit in anywhere, and it doesn't necessarily allow them to utilize all of their strengths. You know, Llamanati have a couple of really sort of dominant throwers. We've seen Howe and Hayes take most of those open sort of initiations. But yeah, share the love. It's a mixed sport, right? Get some ladies in the handle space. Can't go wrong.
Yes, currently, it has been a little bit male-dominated. And not for lack of lady handlers. You've got Murgatroyd, you've got all sorts of people hooning around. But I mean, to be fair, all of the, especially llamas, lady downfield cutters have been getting so much separation, getting so free.
Yeah.
Like, if it ain't broke.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, if they've got the engines.
Yeah, that's Cook with a disc.
Goes to Moore. Works inside to find Alice.
Looking downfield, but not getting what she wants.
Nice and active on the mark from the llama side.
Cook manages to sneak in there. The stall count was surely getting high. Gives the nod. Oh, but
yeah, as the wind starts to pick up, lifted that disc a little up and over the top. It's going to be a chance for the llamas here.
Yeah, shape of the throw and just the shape of the cut didn't connect. Yeah, it was a hard spot to hit, hard place to hit, honestly. Surely, it's up. I saw her set that cut.
Yeah.
Oh, Cook not able to catch up, but also neither is Howe. Oh, no.
And an
overthrown.
injury. Looks like an injury called as well.
Oh, my gosh. Put it all on the line and having to take one.
What are these, really? You know, no, it's heartbreaking to see. Stephanie Howe has just, been really, really consistent. Works really, really hard in the downfield. Always has her entire career. So, shame to see her take a substitution, but hopefully we'll get her back on the field in a little bit.
Oh, we've got the Cook v Cook matchup, yes!
Oh, here we go.
I've been wanting this actually all game. Former teammates back when Jess Cook actually did live back up in Auckland and was training with Misfits. And now we've got it. Cook v Cook.
You got to speak it into existence sometimes. Oh, Rory Moore, what was that?
Disgusting, that's what it was.
Oh, it's going to be falling. Alice has to come back for it.
Oh,
what a read!
Yes!
Snyder's one hand, not on. Not yet, not yet. Got to finish strong.
Chen's there. Oh, and she gets it anyway.
Alice was in.
Let's go. That was amazing.
Great work there. I mean, honestly, that commentator's curse. I spoke before earlier about just how precise Rory Moore can be. With the height on that disc, it had a lot of slowdown and started to peel back. So great work by Alice to turn around, recognize that, and get into a position where, even though I think the defender had a better position initially, it was still Alice who came down with it.
Yeah, it was an absolute speculator by the time it started coming
hospital pass.
Yeah, thankfully everyone quite safe with the way they positioned themselves and bid. But yes, Alice does work herself into a good position to still snag that. We're going to see it again. Oh.
Yeah, you could see it started to slow down.
Way too much air under that.
Yeah, it looked like that was going to be Amy Holder, but Alice corrected so well and put that big shot up for Snyders, who wasn't able to jump it in.
Tried to, though. You appreciate the effort.
Oh, great attempt.
Alice sets herself up. Boom.
Oh, that's the Dave Sanders special, isn't it?
The little jab step.
No, the little circle cut. We might even get to see it again. But look at that correction and just aggressive too.
Front.
Yeah, yep. Such good body position. Hayes trying to get a bite as well, but it wasn't going to be enough. And Snyders peels that one down.
All right, let's see. Is it a circle? Oh, yeah, just circles in front.
Just a little spin move.
Just a little spin move. Put him in the washing machine.
There we go. And hang him out to dry. Matchbox are up by 1.
Now, I believe this game is still game to 13. So half is not at 8. Half is at 7. Prepare yourselves. It's a little bit...
Sooner than you might think.
Yeah, sooner than you might think. You've got less time to sort of figure out what you're doing, what the other team's doing. That is an incredible amount of loft, but not an incredible amount of distance. On-sun.
Not a huge amount of... Yeah.
I don't think he'll be stoked with that pull, but I'm sure we'll see him improve as we go.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's creating a short field for the Llamas to have to work down, but it also does give Matchbox the opportunity to set something up if they want. Looks like they're sticking with their match defense, maybe a little bit of downfield bracketing, but it's not going to stop Woodward getting the disc up.
Holder. Back to Woodward.
To Howe. Fakes him off, tries to get him to keep going. He circles back through. Hayes is the wide reset option now, decides instead to keep pushing. To Marriott.
Hit called. I think the Llama players sort of do-si-doed around each other, which meant that Matchbox players couldn't follow each other. Follow their respective Llamas.
There, yeah, we could see that peel off.
Yes.
Chang having to just pull out of that pursuit because of, I think it was Love Parada's sort of initiating cut there.
Just maybe a quick chat about the still count, but they're back in.
Marriott with the disc. Goes to Holder. Hayes available as a reset. Decides instead to go near side. Finds Howe. Inside nice. Shot.
Great shot. And there's a Matchbox player on the ground. No, I couldn't see how that one happened. But we'll maybe see again. She does not look like she's having a good time. I think that's Erica Chang.
Yeah, it looks like possibly a calf cramp. And a pretty bad one at that.
Ooh.
We're still going to call it a point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any situation she had a bid. But yes, I think she's going to need maybe a little bit of help off the field. Luckily for Matchbox, they've got Zaria Ireland coaching them. Also, fantastically qualified sports physio, who's going to be able to give her a little bit of professional help to get her up, get her off the field. I don't know why they're making her walk the entire way, like the long way off the field. The close side is this sideline, friends.
Yeah, I mean, surely there are enough strong, strapping young gentlemen who can at least, carry her to safety or something.
I mean, Zaria could do it. That doesn't need to be strong.
That's a fair point, actually. No, you make a compelling argument.
Yeah. Zaria could carry any person on this field off the field.
Just straight into a fireman carry, sprint them off the field, and still be faster than half the players.
100%.
But a great finish to that point there by Llamanati to keep it a tied game. Yeah, looks like a calf cramp more than anything else.
Getting a bit of a demo here about what she needs to do so Zaria can work her magic.
Yeah, pushing those heels through.
Her $500 fingers, as I've heard. Although I think she actually got tipped $1,000 at one point by one of her clients who got some physio. So you know it's good. That sounds like a 5-star review to me.
Oh, I think at that point you also get a Michelin star, don't you?
Tasty.
All right, so Llamanati's to come back out on defense. It's going to be Woodward once again with the disc.
We actually have Zaria Ireland in the booth. How are you feeling about your team's performance?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. We're young and we're strong, and Matchbox will win.
Excellent. You heard it here first. I'm so excited to see how athletic both of these teams are, and the matchup is so spicy.
But it also means that if Llamanati do win, Zaria has to give that big tip back. So, Matchbox playing nice and aggressive, though, hoping to fulfill their coach's prophecy. Cook goes wide.
Surely this is going up. And it is!
And Keeble looking for more.
Oh, that's a huge hop. And it's in.
Bounced in, called shots. Matchbox go one away from taking half there. 6-5 over the Llamanati.
Look, I saw Morse set that cut up, and I'm like, it does not matter who's already in the deep space. That disc is going up, and it's going up for him.
Really, really nice sequence there from Matchbox.
We'll see it here.
Wide swing.
See,
Nankevel.
he goes immediately. There goes the backhand.
They talk a little bit about it's almost like a reverse butterfly cut, right? That hard push to the far sideline looking for the up line. And what that tends to do is you'll actually see the defense there peel off to kind of close down the lane. And in doing so, when that cut turns in the deep field, it's almost as though the defense is given that extra separation.
And like a flap of a butterfly's wing, changes the shape of the universe, apparently, and more. Just manages to squeak in between two different llamas.
Great way to finish that one.
Oh, is this a little timeout?
It looks like it will have been. I suppose once you've let the other team get 1 point ahead and 1 point away from half, now is the time to consolidate. If you're the Llamanati, now is the time to say, right, hey guys, we want to put 2 on the board. What do we have to do? We've got to generate it. We've got to get a hold here. We've got to be clean and precise. And then we have to put out our dogs on that next point to generate that turn and hopefully lead to a completion.
Yeah, and I mean, they are llamas, but they do be dogs on defense. A lot of them very ferocious, just tireless, relentless players, always hunting for a block. And look, maybe we're not supposed to be biased in the booth, but I'm hoping that they hold so we can see them try and get that break.
Yeah, I mean, it makes for better spectator sport. It really does. I mean, and again, huge shout out. Huge props to the Swiss draw, giving us some of these close games in the later stages of the matches. We had Kindred facing off against Mount, which was an absolute ripper. Go back and watch that one if you missed it the first time around. The way that Taranaki Thunder played against Euphoric was quite a solid masterclass as well. But here, we're 5 and 6, 41 minutes into the game. So close, you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, but you at home can at least watch these teams do their absolute best as we are closing out day 1 of the New Zealand Division 2 Mixed Ultimate Championships in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton.
The line would have worked a lot better if it was raining. I'm kidding. It is beautifully sunny here and getting hotter, and I think both teams will also be battling a little bit with the amount of fatigue, not just from sprinting around constantly on field, but also from the sun and from the heat. So we're going to probably see, if not in this next little string of play, but in the last half of this game, we're going to probably see some fatigue errors. And it's going to be a little bit about which team can hold on to the finesse and execution while battling through the rest of this game. That's Cook on field, ready to roll. Ireland scouting out the other team.
Starting to see some hands already from the Llamanati side, ready to kick things off, hoping for that hungry hold.
Yeah, we've got both Cooks on again, so who knows? Maybe we'll see the Cook v Cook matchup once more.
I mean, surely they've got to do it for the fans, right?
I mean, I am the fan. Do it for me.
Exactly. I said what I said. There's the hand.
Yeah. To be fair as well, Cook was doing a good job at shutting down Cook a little bit with the disc. I'll let you guess which one.
Woodward goes to Kilgore early, setting up in a horizontal stack. Early shot. Big one looking for Murgatroyd, but it's touched.
The wind slowed that down so much that looked like it was coming straight down into Murgatroyd's hand at pace. But then the wind got involved and just made that a bit slower.
Such a well-calibrated shot until it wasn't.
See that? One hand to it, just enough.
McCallum with the shutdown. That's exactly what Matchbox need. Owen Sainz got a long arm on him, putting it wide to the far sideline for McCallum.
The wind is picking up, and honestly, I wouldn't hate to see... Ooh! Okay, well, that was not what I was going to say, but I wouldn't hate to see a deep shot go from here.
Schultz has the disc now. Goes to Owen Sun.
Surely someone deep. Too many people are hanging out there. Come closer. Leave the space open.
Pantanople doing a great job of getting separation. He's got a couple of seconds every time he gets the disc before the defense is in position. But it's not enough developing in the downfield space to let him take advantage. We've got McCallum now right on the doorstep, only 5 or 6 meters out from the end zone. Wanting to close things out, decides to reset. Owen Sun.
So close. That was a lot of air under that disc.
Yeah.
The wind at the moment going a little bit from left to right on your screen. So there's a lot happening.
We're seeing an injury called, I believe.
One of the... Oh, trying to figure out who's... Oh, no. Oh. Okay, there was an injury call, but I think some other people on field kept moving, which made things confusing.
Right.
People were a little bit wondering maybe there were 2 injuries, but no, not quite.
And so Harris leaving for Hayes as Llamas are about to pick up the disc and go back the other way. It's a long field they've got to work down.
And technically upwind now.
Yeah.
We'll see if that stays the same.
No promises. Death, taxes, and exciting finishes are the only guarantees we can give you today. Woodward goes up to the sky.
Sends it.
Looking for Murgatroyd this time. The wind's slowing it down.
Oh, sick! Mickael!
Oh, my Godfather. She's 2 for 2.
She's established a pivot, so she can't walk to the front. Manages to centre. Owenson deciding to clear deep.
Oh, it looks like a little contact after the throw on that one. Owenson gets it from Schultz. Ellis continuing the cut, trying to stretch it. Hayes covering. Has to reset instead. Schultz straight through to Cook. There's the score, the Matchbox half.
That's half. Amazing stuff. And like Zaria Ireland predicted, it was athleticism and just peak effort that managed to get Matchbox that turn and to go all the way back in the other direction. And they sent that long put like I wanted.
Yeah, I mean,
in this direction, it's nice because you've got the wind behind you. You just get some extra yards. Look at this again.
McCallum, a dominating performance over the last couple of points. We saw that one, just went up early.
Yeah, she's not just tall timber. She's also got a box and can jump. She's the whole package.
We're going to see that finish here. Ellis was that first option. Hayes with a little bit more foot speed peels off. Goes back to Schultz. To Cook to finish.
Love that changing an attacking angle. Just throwing it to someone who's got 0 defense made it so easy for Cook. Cook in that space.
Great patience by Matchbox to take half as well. Just a fantastic finish to the first half. So we are going to take a short break here, folks, from the team here at ULTI.TV, bringing you live coverage of the 2025 New Zealand Mixed Ultimate Championships in Kirikiriroa, Hamilton. My name is Blair Monroe.
And I'm Beck Soper.
We'll
Matewa.
Matewa. All right, and that brings us back to the second half of the 2025 Division 2 Mixed Ultimate Championships in Kirikiri. We are in round 5. It's Matchbox versus Llamanati. Matchbox playing with the disc at the moment in the light kit, moving towards the right-hand side of your screen, facing off against Llamanati in the dark kit. My name is Blair Monroe.
And I'm Beck Soper, and we've been watching a really spicy game and already delivering again on how spicy it is. It's up! Chase!
Big chase!
Chase it down.
Oh, good grief.
Maybe just bit of an overthrow. The amount of wind that we've had on this field has changed a lot across the course of this game, and it's really starting to trend a little bit stronger left side to right side of the screen. So that was a downwind throw. A little bit too much juice, not enough in the caboose.
Too much sauce on the toss.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What we're going to see, Llamanati is with a full field ahead of them. They've already set up in that vertical stack. It's great to see. As we talked about, clearly they've been watching the stream, seeing a little bit more of that Murgatroyd integration into their handler set, trying to make sure that the confidence and the strength of their female players isn't just being used so confidently in the downfield space.
There we go, moving middle. We've got a deep cut from Cook, but not used.
Oh, it's still an option. He's going to put it. Yes, he is.
There's so much speed on that. Can Cook get there?
Oh, is it going to? It's too far out of the far sideline.
If that had managed to stay in, Cook's timing was impeccable.
Oh, yeah. She was just running alongside it like an Auckland merger, really.
Look, I'm not familiar with Auckland merger. Are they good or is it bad?
Auckland drivers, maybe not the best.
Okay.
Like a zip, folks. First one, then the other, not running in parallel. Unless you're Cook chasing down that disc with just ridiculously good rhythm and pace to pull that one in. That was just fantastic. Matchbox have possession, hoping to widen the gap to 3. Ooh, close reset. Great pressure from Woodward, but it's not enough. Finding an inside shot.
Jeepers!
And now the defense slightly out of position. That gives Matchbox an opportunity to get a couple things moving.
A little bit of cuts to the same space, which you don't love to see, but Matchbox still managing to keep it clean.
Nankival puts it up. Snyders has it, calling for it in the downfield. Chansey with the hand up. It didn't come.
Oh.
Great run through by Howe. Nice pressure to generate that turn for the Llamas as they come back the other way.
And we've got a deep cut, but he doesn't want it. Murgatroyd tumbles.
It's going to be an injury there.
Oh.
Possibly not an injury, just a fall.
Yeah, I think she, maybe just having a think, seeing if there was contact that caused the tumble, because that was her cut that she wanted.
Oh, I can see where you might get that impression as Chansey cut around that inside shoulder, where there was maybe an incidental ankle tap. Hard to see, but ultimately it comes down to what the players agree on.
Yeah, and they have agreed it was a foul. Murgatroyd will get the disc.
Okay, so as though she was the intended receiver, and that was that's where we're going to start from. Hayes puts it up, but it's low.
That's so much pace.
An absolute laser show.
I think both teams coming out of that half are all very, very fired up. Just the adrenaline's pumping, and they're putting just a bit on it. But too much sauce on the toes, as you said. Yeah. They just need to take a second to recognise, sure, there is wind, it has changed, but it hasn't changed enough to change what was working in the first half.
Yeah, well, I mean, like every single one of my high school teachers said to me, hey, you're at a 9, we need you at about a 6.
Just flip it, bud.
Yeah. Great work there by Prosser, chipping away at the midfield, but can't connect on the next option.
Wang would have had to lay for that, or I think she just wasn't quite ready for it. If she changed the angle of her cut, maybe it would have been all right, but Llamas get to go again. This is their, second or third shot at the break, and it's over the shoulder.
High blade pulled in. Harris has it.
We'll see if Matchbox can keep them out of the box. But nice swings. There's so much space there.
Oh, too low for Hayes to get that one. He's peeled a couple off his ankles.
Look, when your receiver's just too free, sometimes you've got to shoot it at their ankles to make them look cool. Oh, there was so much space there. Prosser again.
The fatigue, as you mentioned, Beck, starting to set in. You can see it in the faces. Players taking maybe a little bit longer to get to the disc after a turn. That slow walk, using that extra few seconds. every little drop of gas in the tank makes a difference when you've got a game as tightly contested as this one.
We really need to see people throwing through their player's chest, not sort of trying to just undercook it. It's hard to watch.
That's the kind of throw we're looking for.
Ooh!
Hayes through to Cook.
Cook manages to hang on. Murgatroyd suspiciously free.
Yeah. Almost inconveniently free, so we're going to have that play reset, figure out what exactly happened there. I imagine that Murgatroyd being that free is what prompted the throw from Cook. Although it looks like maybe it's a case of the defense is saying, hey, so the disc will go back.
Yeah.
So I would have been closer than that. I think I would have been close enough that either I would have had a play or I would have been enough to scare your thrower into not throwing that, and therefore the disc will go back.
Cook unfazed with the disc. Brings it in. Finds her handler.
Great strike cut there by Hayes. A little narrow, but able to make a window there.
Another.
Circle cut by Harris. Hey, the Dave Sanders Memorial circle cut. I mean, if it works. It works more often than it should.
Can't argue with it. And that's a llama break.
To bring them back within one as well.
Yes. We're going to have the wind change a little bit once more. It is a little bit less left to right and now more just from the bottom to the top of your screen. We'll see if it continues to play a bit of havoc with each of their team's throws, because I would say that neither team really adapting as quickly as they need to just to the changes in condition.
Yeah, quite a few sort of unforced errors throughout the later stages of that first half and even in the early points here. And the only thing that really has changed is the amount and the sort of consistency of the wind.
And fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will, definitely that point had a lot of what looked like fatigue errors to me. Passes to completely open players that just got turfed.
Yeah.
And this is really where mental focus comes into play. It doesn't matter if your body is tired, if your brain is focused, you can still keep up. You can still keep making those good choices, even though your body is trying to collapse in on itself.
Absolutely right. At the end of what is effectively an endurance event like this day, it can be frustrating in the downfield when your brain is saying go 100% and your body says, cap, all I can give you is 55. But in terms of the executional stuff, making sure those passes are connecting, making sure those catches are being seen into the hands, that is exactly as you say. It's that mental focus that really makes the difference.
That was a beautiful pull.
Huge pull. Pantanople with the disc now, supported by Moore and Schultz in the handler space. So we see the horizontal stack.
Sun slashes and grabs it from behind himself. Two receivers going deep, but no one's free. Ooh,
Alice with
grab.
the take. Beautiful, pushing that far sideline. McCallum's an option now. Too much traffic, decides to go big. Schultz is there outside.
Tries to long jump it in. And that's a point for Llamas, a clean hold.
For MATCHBOX.
Oh, sorry. For MATCHBOX clean hold, and we love to see it.
Yeah,
oh
just
my gosh.
really, really nice possession there.
I think that was set up. I think the way they set it up with the dudes in the handler line, they had Owen Sun slash, and then they got it to their ladies downfield and just let them do the work.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, it's mixed ultimate. There's a reason that it is played as a mixed sport in this division, is because having women on the team is no detriment, and oftentimes it improves the strength of a team, not just through their physical capabilities, their ability to run, but also the patience, the temperament, the skill level as well. Like, it's almost unique in terms of sports in general. I don't know too many other sports that are so consistently played with that mixed roster because of how it elevates all of the players on the team to have that mix of genders.
I'm just marveling at that Schultz long jump. He really wanted that in.
And it's not his first time trying that this game either, I don't think.
It probably won't be his last. Can't wait for more.
Yeah.
This is an exciting game, and it's only going to get more exciting. We'll see if MATCHBOX can manage to get another break. They will 100% know there's no relaxing in this game. Any break they can get is a break that they need. Llamas do not go down without a fight. They are ferocious animals. Spiteful, one might say. The animals themselves, not obviously the
Yeah, no, the players are great.
Yeah, no, these players are lovely.
Absolute sweethearts. But, you know, sometimes you channel the animal spirit on the field. So Owen Sun with the disc to set us up for the pull.
Do you think Matchbox are going to channel... Matchbox? Are they going to start putting on a closing time clinic?
That's semisonic. But you might go so far as to say they will be trying to push the Llamatis around. All right, how to pick up early. Working with Holder. A tight, compact stack here, slowly unfolding. So the big focus is in the handler space. Tight windows, but they're capitalizing on them.
Some cluttered cutting happening, but they managed to get free. Oh, surely.
Oh, shut down by Matchbox. Looking to light a fire under the opposition today. Owen Sun to pick up.
He's asking them to... He needs another handler. Feeling a little bit lonely by himself. With the stack quite far away, actually.
Making a strike cut.
That's
unsurprising
nice.
From a Matchbox player. Big shot off
just
the
off his
chest. Oh.
You hate to see it. I think he was thinking about the next throw.
Ooh. Can't throw the disc until you've caught it.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick up.
Marked by Caffrey, but can't stop the shot going through to Hayes to Holder. Nice continuations, finds Sanchez far sideline.
There's a lot of space deep.
How pushes the deep strike cut, decides instead to curve back around into the upfield for the reset. Sanchez again far sideline. Hayes, nice and aggressive, but decides to pull out of the cut a little early. It's Howe on the far sideline, again marked by Caffrey. Holder's there as an option, decides not to. Sanchez manages to shake loose, but it's too late.
It looks like there might have been a call. Perhaps the stall didn't drop, and now I think what Howe is calling, despite any hand signals, it's probably a violation. Because I think I saw Howe say something, and then it looks like no adjustment has been made. So would love a hand signal, guys, but you know, we'll guesstimate from here.
Yeah. So.
And there's an injury. That's Owen Sun limping off. You hate to see that.
You do. It's going to make a bit of a difference to Matchbox. Not to take away from the depth of ability on their team, but considering, I mean, he had those 3 really significant layouts, 2 of which were instrumental for Matchbox's lead at the moment. Having him leave the field again on injury, it's big shoes to fill, not just because he's 15 foot tall.
Yeah, his range of throws is absolutely exceptional, and it's really been what's getting Matchbox out of what could be some really tight. Oh, that's a big one from Hal.
Looking for Hayes. Skybox!
And you could tell that one might not have gone up if Sun had been the matchup there. That's tough.
Yeah. Great work by Hayes. Humble as ever. Going to bring Llamanati's back within 1.
Matchbox getting a break opportunity. We'll see it again.
Ooh.
Just goes up early, which quite important when you're trying to skybox someone. If you go up early before the other player can even sort of get off their feet, even if you catch it on the way down, you've sort of taken the airspace early, and the other person can't really jump into it without fouling you.
Yeah. Damn it, Elliot Hayes, get down from there.
Get off your very, very high horse. It's enormous. Get it off the field. Oh, well, yes. Yes, break opportunities there for Matchbox, but none converted. We'll see if they can have a nice clean hold, like their previous one, and then get back to it.
And again, a lot of consistency from that line to this one. So even though those are the players who were just out here running, generating that score, once again, we see both Howes, we see Sanchez again. Love Parada on the field as well. Not being willing to take too many subs when you're feeling like you're really getting into a higher gear.
Yes, I think both teams recognizing that this game's quite important, in that it may maybe make or break for how much further they can go in the tournament. Wind is definitely present on the field at the moment. Bottom to top of the screen. We've got
Holder with the disc for the pull.
Sending it up.
Nice, with a long shot. Good amount of float. Not a super aggressive chase, although I take that back considering Holder's foot speed. The other Holder puts a big one up.
Has gone deep, but I don't think... The throw is out the back, but I also don't necessarily think Matchbox recognised that that didn't look like match defence to me.
Yeah.
I think that maybe they were sneaking in his own there, which, smart idea. We have talked about how both teams' long shots are fairly successful so far at the moment, but yeah, I don't know. That or the Llama player just really, really early on recognised that that deep throw was going, so he just poached off the back and made it look a bit like that. But
I mean, hey, got to make it look good.
And he did. If that throw had been inbounds, Cook's work would have been absolutely cut out for her.
100%.
That's a huge big shot.
Sanchez peeling off.
Great read.
Good read. Holder in hot pursuit. Love Parada there as well. Holder with a 1-2 step to get free. Puts a long shot off balance straight to the hands of the waiting Matchbox defense. There's a turn and a shot here for Matchbox to go back with a 2-point lead. Snyders.
That's Mickael again. How many D stats is she going to get this game?
Love Parada's all over it.
Oh my gosh, they really put a lot of trust into that. I think there's a retracted travel call from Howe against the Matchbox 20 player. Yeah, he's signaling it now. Thank you. But yes, again, one deep male matching player. I think there is some kind of switchy, matchy, zoning.
Yeah.
It's rather not matchy. It's not
something a little bit of a hybrid. Maybe they're sort of applying a little bit more one-on-one pressure for the handlers, and then allowing some sort of multi-bracket setup in that downfield space. But yeah, a lot of trust.
It could even just be that we haven't been able to give them enough time to see that fully set up yet. But yes, they are having someone lurk deep for at least those first couple of sniffs.
How to Howe, Love Parada, far sideline marked by Snyders. Can he get the disc back to midfield? Holder is a threat. Decides to go to Howe instead, marked by Nankival. Stephanie Howe pushing deep.
Howe directing
She's got
traffic.
the read. Oh, but not the range.
Not the honey pass you want.
No.
Looking a little bit shattered after that run.
It's good to see her back on the field after that early injury in the first half, though.
Hey man, you know what they say, treat her nice, keep the spice.
Hard to keep a good Frisbee player down.
Yeah, you can see the zone setting up now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I really hope Matchbox sideline is yelling at their players. If it's not obvious now, when will it be?
Yeah.
But yes. Yeah, this is, I think, just a case of Matchbox has had the time to realize what was happening.
Nankival to Nankival to Nankival to Snyders.
Oh, that was a fluttery. All flutter, no butter, unfortunately, but still reeled in.
I've heard about keeping it in the family, but this is ridiculous. Snyders works around, finds Nankival near sideline. We've got Ellis. Back to Snyders, it's low. Nankival again.
Now that they've recognised it's a zone, just working consistently. No one looks stressed. No one looks flustered. They're finding space. There's follow-up cuts happening.
That's the thing about good zone offense. It looks easy.
That is true.
And it never feels easy because it's a lot of work.
Oh,
but it
what a grab!
Come on!
How did she keep that in hand?
Oh, go on then. Do it again.
I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully the thrower's not going to do that again to her, but... I mean, if forced to, sure. We like that.
Yeah, getting some good bites out of the defense. Ellis again on the doorstep, decides to go back to Snyders. Nankival. Nankival again.
They're really keeping that defense moving, and that's where the holes open up. Huge pivots.
Yeah, there's just not enough developing in the downfield to allow them to close off. Until there, do they have it? Oh, the zone slowly closes down that far side window.
It is low side of the field. It's a hard shot to hit.
Absolutely.
Small window. Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's an option.
There we go.
Good run through.
Heaps of room to move into, and a dirty hold, but a hold nonetheless.
And that's going to put Matchbox back up by 2. only a few points away from a victory now. Keep in mind, however, that we do have a soft cap today, so these games only run to 75 minutes. When we hit that 75-minute mark, we will tell you what that means for the score, but for the next 6 minutes or so, our focus is on that magic 13. It'll be lucky for one and unlucky for the other based on this structure of pool play and how brackets are going to unfold tomorrow.
Look at that sneaky little slide gut.
Oh, you love to see it.
Just slid behind the back shoulder and kept going.
And Keeble offload. Goes to Ronan and Keeble.
Did hear a hooter go. Did hear a hooter go. Is it 70 minutes or 75 minutes?
Should be 75.
Okay. Okay. Did hear a hooter from somewhere. Maybe I'm hallucinating. We are hearing confirmation.
What a take.
That's crazy. How did she keep that in?
I don't know. I mean, she came down on her shoulder pretty hard. If it had bounced out, it wouldn't have surprised me in the slightest.
No, I did hear confirmation, I think, that was soft cap.
Okay, so the question then is, did the hooter go before the conclusion of that point or after? If we assume that it went after, we need to play out this point and then add one to the highest score before we find our new target point total to win this game. Probably safe to assume that it went after the conclusion of that point. The teams have been taking a wee while going between. And so Cook with the disc for Matchbox. Okay, just to get that clarification, it is in fact a game to 10. So the hooter went, Matchbox scored, they went to 9. We add 1 to the highest score. It is a flat race. Llamatis are 1 hold and 2 breaks away from a win. Matchbox, they just have to get lucky one time to walk away with the W, which will be a phenomenal consolation after their previous Universe point loss.
There's huge pressure on for each of these teams at the moment. Llamas to get a clean hold, or even a dirty hold, but a hold nonetheless to keep the game alive. But Matchbox sniffing, really, really wanting to put the pressure on and get that turn, get the score and put this game away. Llamas are dangerous animals. They know they don't want to have to keep going against these guys if given the chance.
Nice break work from Woodward to find Harris.
Murgatroyd with the dish. She's got a cannon on her when she wants to.
Oh, and how? Finds Cook, far sideline. Murgatroyd on a strike cut, just missed it. A chance for Matchbox to walk away with the win.
And that Matchbox player as well got a piece of it to make sure there was no recovery. Here we go, cuts are happening. It's nice.
Pantanople, chip shot around. Finds Hayward. Schultz. Cook.
She disguised herself.
Oh, touched by Woodward. Straight into the hands of Kilgar. Puts it up. Of course it's up. Is that for Murgatroyd?
Oh my God, the speed. How did he get there? Holy moly, Schultz.
Schultz.
What kind of NOS boosters do you have in your shoes?
Somebody needs to get that man checked.
And a layout, but ground strips himself and injures himself by the looks of it.
It's a tough landing.
Oh, that's no good. Yeah, Coach Zaria Ireland running onto the field. There to give some support, help a player off. He's not looking in a super good way.
I mean, half of them is. Hopping
you
off
can
the
say that
field
about
like
a lot of ultimate frisbee players. The rest is held together by duct tape and ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Owen Son, okay. One also injured man on for another.
But a necessary substitution. He's only got, potentially, if he does this right, 1 point to play. But Woodward with the disc, able to get it to an open Murgatroyd in that front corner.
Murgatroyd sneakily gets the point past Cook, her usual women's division teammate.
But if I were to ask you, Beck, what is the most dangerous place on the end zone that needs to be defended at all costs, what would you say?
Oh, it's front cone. Always front cone.
And we can see it here. Murgatroyd. It was, it's a bit curious how the way Cook peeled away. Yeah, I guess she was anticipating that clearing cut, and then when it didn't happen.
To be fair, Murgatroyd was probably anticipating it too.
Yeah.
She was probably thinking about it and then like saw Lila Cook move further away and was like, well, never mind then.
I can breathe again.
I guess I'll stay. That might be a timeout called, and fair enough.
And likely to be the last one for the game.
The absolute maximum amount of points that can be played here is 2. So we'll see what that's going to look like.
But unfortunately for the Llamas, they're giving Matchbox the disc to start things off. I mean, we look at the way the Nankivals have worked together, how Snyder's been getting involved, looking at just how dominant Ellis in particular has been through that midfield for Matchbox as well. And if Owen Sun takes the field, there's a huge amount of range, a huge amount of foot speed that could see them putting this one away in only a few passes.
Yeah, each team has such a range of weapons in their arsenal to put on the field. I really hope that, because we've seen a lot of Matchbox injuries, I really hope that we do have Owen Sun on the field. He's a joy to watch. He's just got such a good range of throws and such good touch, which is so important in mixed, because it means that your ability to throw to a range of foot speeds is so good.
Just looks like the Llamatis are actually holding up one of the Le Coq Sportif players there for a second.
Oh, bless.
Nice little optical illusion for your Saturday afternoon.
But no, simply doing their little llama headbang, ready to go. Still having fun out here despite the amount of pressure that is on them. They need to get 2 breaks in a row.
Matchbox, on the other hand, just need a hold, and they have the tiniest bit of breathing room. They don't want to give it up. If they have to, it does give them another shot.
But momentum-wise, you really do not want to let this one go.
Definitely not. I mean, Llamas are already, they just scored that one on that cheeky little front cone shot. If you allow them a break here, they're going to start getting heated up, and then it becomes that much hard to stop. It's going to be like the running of the bulls, but just woollier.
Both of these teams are the kind as well that ride off a bit of hype, ride off that momentum. So, we've got to be careful here if you're Matchbox. We see players being called onto the line. That does look like Sun is on, so healthy enough to play at least one more point. We've got Lila Cook no longer in a hat, so she won't be fooling me with her disguise like she did last point.
But again, Nankival and Snyders. Ellis, I think, is taking the line, which is great to see.
Okay, so male matching point. How exciting.
And then their opposition.
Murgatroyd's on.
You've got Hayes again,
Cook.
Love Parada, Cook.
And at least one of the house.
Woodward as well. And Harris. So Woodward with the pull.
Here we go.
Huge depth there. Going to stretch all the way to the front corner of that end zone.
Moving high side. We love to see it. I think they're doing the same thing they did before. They've got their ladies isolated in the downfield. They want to put it to Cook maybe and then look deep because but it hasn't quite come off how they wanted because there's some sort of little bit of a zoney business happening.
Yeah, just arresting the forward momentum of the disc is going to be enough to kind of throw a wrench in the works for the Matchbox offensive side.
It's tempting to go deep, but you've got such a man with wheels in the deep.
Right, but again, they've had that same situation before. They're trying to get Love Parada to cover 2 things. It's just too hard to do. McCallum pushing deep. Cook starting to stretch things deep. Ellis on that near sideline, front of the end zone.
I'd really love to watch them make Llamas keep choosing because they're having some issues.
Parada having to juggle 3 offensive powerhouses in the Matchbox downfield. We're seeing Cook pull out of that zone to help cover that as well. So Murgatroyd in the middle.
Staying low side, I don't love that. I'd love to see some follow-up cuts in this space, but covered from Woodward.
Sun, Snyders and Nankival doing the most here for the Matchbox offense. It's a thankless job being in that downfield, but hopefully they'll be able to get their reward soon enough.
I think he was looking at Nankival, but Cook just on his shoulder made him hesitate.
There's the break, finds Ellis. An opportunity to go back. They've still gained yards from it. Some great aggression.
Oh, yes. Okay. Injury call, but he's not leaving? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. Look, I was just worried he had maybe the wrong hand signal there for a second.
No, it looked like he was gesturing to either his hamstring or his calf.
Oh,
He's going to swap out for How.
Okay.
So again, a real athlete to join the front part of that zone is going to keep that pressure on. Sun goes to Nankival. Snyder's pushing that near side.
Great execution with the change in range.
Oh, Ellis getting a shoulder out in front of Murgatroyd to get some good separation, but the shot doesn't go off. It decides instead to swing back across the front of the zone. How Hayes and Woodward doing a huge amount to just pressure, to clamp down on the disc movement. Nankival through to Cook.
This is getting really exciting. They're moving closer.
This could be it, folks. Nankival goes to Sun.
So much patience from this Matchbox line. Oh, look, Sun got me with those fakes right there. I thought he had genuinely tried to go through that man's legs.
Nankival
That's
can find
nice.
Snyder's. Cook's an option.
She's right there.
Woodward closed left the trap. There it is! Behind the foot block, it's Nankival. The defense isn't quite in position, but now they are. Hayes back in front. Wide open. Owen Sun gets the
He's
disc.
there, he's
Keeval
there.
pushing that front corner.
Oh, that's
There it is!
For so much youth on this team. Matchbox showing so much patience, so much composure. There's hugs between the teams, which you love to see after such a heated, hot match.
Oh my goodness, and you can't get heated and hot without a Matchbox lighting things up, folks. That's going to be a win for them. Okay. Zaria Island sitting there probably clapping to herself as they go 10-8 over Llamanati. A fantastic performance from both of these teams, but it is going to be Matchbox who walk away with the win.
100% the prophecy is fulfilled.
All right, folks, I'm pretty sure if you ask Beck Soper for betting advice, you can't really go wrong at this point. So we'll get a list of her predictions available on patreon.com/ULTI.TV, but you might have to give us a couple of dollars if you want access to those for the conclusion of the tournament.
It's an exclusive.
Yeah, but for now, from the team here at ULTI.TV and from our sponsors, Well Energy Trust, Trust Limited, and the University of Waikato as well, a huge thank you to you for watching. My name is Blair Monroe.
And I'm Beck Soper.
For the last time, till the next time, mate wa.
ULTI.TV.